Hi, this is a video if you're interested in doing coaching on Chess.com, and I'm just going to quickly show you how to set up a coach profile and a few things around coaching on Chess.com. So first of all, this is currently housed under local coaches. But also, if you click on somebody who is already a coach, which I think Eugene is, yes, I'm right, they will already have a My Coach profile link that you can go to. So that's another way to get to coaches. I mean, one is through local and then coaches, but if someone you know is a coach, that's another way to get through is with their coach profile, and we'll see what to do once you're a coach yourself. But first, I'm not yet a coach. I'm going to click on coaches and go do what you can do. You see, if somebody is searching for coaches, they'll see this list here of coaches. They've got a couple ways to search. The most useful one is going to be closest to them. But some may also search by rating, right? Because they'll want to find a high-rated coach. So you'll see listed here by FIDE rating. It's very important for coaching that everybody use their FIDE rating. You don't have to constantly update it. So if your rating goes down 5 points in March and goes up 7 points in June or July, etc., you don't need to update it every time that happens, but use a FIDE rating that you actually have held at some point. Okay, don't invent a number. Thank you. All right, and so you'll see over here on the side it shows near me, and it shows how far away people are from you, because that's the most likely to be helpful. But then there's also ratings, alphabetical, number of services they've sold, number of times their coach profile has been seen. Now, if you want to become a coach, that link is down here. So we'll click Submit Your Application. Now, type in your real name. If you are a titled player, you can click on this, but only if your account doesn't yet have the title, right? So look, if I open this in another tab, view my public profile, see there's already an IM next to my name. So there's no need for me here to click on Are you a titled player? That's only if you're a titled player and you don't yet have the title next to your name and you want to, get it there. So here I will write Chess.com Content Manager, because I don't want people actually asking me for lessons. I'm just doing this to show everyone else how to do it. My website, this is the chess website I am at most and that I work for. City, Berkeley, California, 94709. And country. So this information here is all pretty simple to fill out if you have any idea where you are. If you already have a profile picture, like this, it will by default use this picture here. So if you already have that, you don't need to pick a picture, but if you want to use another picture, you can do that. You'd click Choose File, and then you would just browse through the contents of your computer to find a picture of yourself. Okay, and then you would click on it, and then you would click Open, and that would add it. Okay, so that's how you choose a picture here. Now, about. This is the most important part. This is where you're going to tell people more about who you are as a teacher, anything you think they should know about you, like about your chess playing career, or about your teaching career, about your philosophy, about what kind of students you're looking for, right? So you could say, I actually don't have time to teach private lessons right now. If you would like lessons, I suggest you try. And I'll just give them a link here. Why not? Control copy. How helpful is that, right? All right. Okay, so scrolling down here, there's an important part, target students. Of course, you're free to teach whoever you want to, but if you're in particular better at teaching certain students or only interested in teaching certain students, just click which level you want over here. If you hold down Control, then you can click different numbers, right, with a break in between. If you hold down Shift, it'll select everything in a row, right? So just to show you, I'll do Expert and Beginner. All right. Then allow contact. Show the send me a message link on my coach page. To me, this is not super important because even if it doesn't show send me a message on your coach profile, from your coach profile, if they're here at your coach profile, right, this is the button that is talking about send a message. But even if you don't have the send a message button, it's pretty easy for them to, once they see your account, to send you a message. I would say, you might as well have this clicked probably for most people. Now, let us, let's go down here and see the last part, which is also pretty important here, which is the sell online. So this is a pretty convenient service, which I'm guessing most of you will want to set up, and you just click on it that you want to be able to sell your services online. It can only be done if you have a PayPal account. So as soon as I click on sell online, see it opens up a new space for PayPal account. When I unclick this, the PayPal thing's gone, and you see I can just cancel or create my listing, but I'm going to go ahead and put a PayPal address. And it says that there will be 5% processing fee for selling your services like this. But basically what this means is before someone has a lesson with you, they have to actually submit a payment to Chess.com, and then Chess.com will forward payments to you. So you'll know that your students have always paid in advance for the lessons, okay? You'll put this down here, and this price that you fill out under My Services is going to be what they have to pay to get the lesson with you. And then you'll get a message. It's all pretty helpful, I think. So here you fill out your PayPal address, right? So we'll make up something here. Or I could give you my real address so that you can all send me money. Why not? My services, so you would say like private lesson, then you can give a description. A 1-hour chess lesson online. And a price here. So all you need to do in this price field is type in a number. If you type in anything other than a number, it's not going to work. So don't type in 11. Don't type in a dollar sign because it's already there. Everything's going to be in dollars. See? So just type in a price, group lesson. You can put any kind of service you want here. So anything that you can specialize or think of or that you want to do. So this will be a 1-hour lesson with 3 students, and the price will be, oops, I almost put the dollar sign, right? So 35. Okay, don't write 35 each. They'll just have to understand that. Or actually, the easiest way to do that would probably be 105, then one person submits the payment, and they can figure the rest out. We'll add another row if you want to put in other services like annotated game. You send me a PGN, and I send it back to you with my comments, right? Or maybe you want to play some game. Training games. 10 blitz games. Or training game. 1 2-hour, 1 game with 2 hours per player, right? And here you'll put your prices. Annotated game. right? So you add all the services you want to, and you'll always be able to come back and add more or get rid of some of them or change the prices, whatever. So don't worry about doing like everything exactly right the first time and being committed to all this. You can come back and change it. Now here's an important part: screen students, which you can toggle or untoggle. If it's untoggled, that means that anyone can just click on buy one of your services and then have a lesson with you. If it's clicked like this, your student has to apply to have lessons with you, which means they'll have to send in a message and tell you something about themselves, and then you can decide whether or not to approve or deny the student. If you approve them, then they can take lessons with you. If you deny them, they can't. Okay, so I'll leave that toggled for now. I will create my listing. My coach profile has been created. Please read this coaching FAQ for instruction and hints. So, of course, I recommend that you actually do click on this and scan through here. It's not too long, right? Just that's how long the whole thing is, right? 1.5 pages of reading, basically. So now I have my profile, right? And I can go to Coach's Home, and I'll see that I am really, really, really close to myself, 0.3 miles away. It's reasonable. And now you'll see down here, instead of saying submit a coach profile, it says edit your coach profile, right? So I can click on it, edit it, and the whole same thing pops up, and I can change the whole thing, right? I can get rid of selling online, or I can put it back. I can change one of these prices from $50 to $48. You could have something like this: a test lesson, your first 1-hour lesson to see what I'm like as a teacher, and give them a discount to hook in some students, right? $60. All right, then submit your changes. And now I will add one more group that I'm teaching. I'm holding down Control as I click here. Submit my changes. And there it is, right? And I can see my profile. And here's where the About Me goes, with an explanation of who you are and what you can do. They have like apply now, apply now. Let's edit this and make it so they don't need to apply. Well, actually, hang on. Before I do that, let me just show you what it does if they try to apply. Basically, it puts the coach, it's going to send a message to you, right? And they're going to write in here, who they are, what they're trying to learn, why they want to study with you, okay? Go back. So let's edit my profile again. We'll write here something more so people know whether or not they want lessons with you. We're going to tell something about what we like. I am not an expert in endgames. Also not an expert in middle games or opening theory. I know about developing pieces. I am best at teaching that. And let's go down here and we'll get rid of the fact that they're screened. We'll submit my changes. Now you see on my profile they can just click instantly to buy lessons very easily, right? It just creates these buy nows instead of the apply nows. And that should pretty much give you everything that you need to set up your own coaching profile. Send me a message if you're having any trouble. Bye.